Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this edition of Plugged In. You already know what it is. It's your boy, your favorite neighborhood host and mediator, Dwayne, joined by my panel of peoples who love their music, Miss Janine.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing, man?
Hello. Oh,
Hello,
wow.
hello, hello.
Hello.
You already know Miss Bougie Thuggin, Queen of Clashing herself. She's ready. She's in the vibe. She's feeling it. And of course, we are joined by the hardest working man in show business, as well as the critique of artists, my man, Derrick Myers. What's up, sir?
What's going on?
Man, ready to get into the fields, man. We've
Yes,
been
sir.
on a roll, you know what I'm saying? Let's
Yes,
see if we
sir.
can keep this streak going. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into this thing, man. Like I said, if you're new watching this and maybe you're wondering, okay, well, what show is this? This is a mini exclusive to YouTube show by the name of Plugged In. We try not to hold you guys too long. We try to keep it within 10 to 15 minutes at maximum. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this is a show strictly for the independent artists. So if you're an independent artist and you're watching, and you're probably saying, hey, well, how can I get in on this action? Easy. Submit your music to ptamusic@otsguys.com. You can submit it any way you want. Send the links. Some people don't like when you send links. We got Spotify. Send the link. We got Apple Music. Send the link. We got all that stuff. YouTube.
Amazon
send the
Music.
link. You know what I'm saying? Amazon. We got all of that stuff.
Yeah.
You can send an actual audio file if you want. That's probably most preferred, but nonetheless, however you send it, just submit your music to ptamusic@otsguys.com. And like I said, we'll get to it. If we don't get to it right away, trust me, have patience. We will get to it, and just make sure you subscribe to the YouTube so that way you can always keep tabs, because we're always dropping content on this page. All right. So when you see your name, you already know you're up. All right. So without further ado, we actually have a specific artist that was submitted by a guest who joined us on our big brother, big sister show, as you know, known as Past the Ox. Make sure y'all check that out as well. It's on all podcasting platforms, including right here on YouTube as well in video form. But our brother Charles Green, aka Produced by Pac, recommended an artist. I believe this is one of his personal artists that he sent in to us and submitted. So without further ado, here we go. This artist's name is John Average. Song is titled Two More Vinyls Part 2. So here is the link. He is age 26 and he's been rapping, y'all, get this, for 11 years at age 26. So without further ado, y'all ready to get into this thing?
Sure.
All right. So
Let's do it.
while we're waiting on the YouTube link to go ahead, like I said, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in with us. Apologies for the delay. It'll get edited anyway. There we go. There's the YouTube.
This is the real deal. We don't chop and screw and edit. Hey, this is what it is.
That's the real deal. And this
Authentic,
is what it is.
organic. All right.
You already know. You already know, man. And you know this, man.
Oh, man.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, as the video loads,
What's the name of the song again?
the name of this song is Two More Vinyls, Please. Two More Vinyls, Part 2.
I told my girl I would give her the world. I told my girl I would give her the world. Yeah, I told my girl I would give her the world. I told my girl I would give her the. Tell me why it's heartbreak. I always seem to attract the apple of my eye. I never needed to mac. Beautifully black, a Guyanese queen in the facts. Cool at how I keep them tabs and blow tree to relax. We hit it off, hoping it work out with our fingers crossed. Even though my conscience was telling me not to get involved. Fans and all, they like, yo, abs getting soft. Nigga, I'm explaining how all of my songs had evolved. From random bars and thinly stretched metaphors. Pushed me to go harder, and that's probably what I met her for. Back to the topic, I really felt like a slight tool. Dating you in college when we had met back in high school. She made me promise to keep the hoes out my garden. Hit the books and to go focus more on my art, and I did. Found a light and finally got the cable sparking. If you doubting in this bitch, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I told my friends I would give them the world. I told my friends I would give them the world. I really did. and my sister did hear me. Found the flaws in the portrait and proceeded to paint it a little more clearly. Yo, it's been nearly 1, 2, 3 many years since the last time I quoted my theories. Part in that, been struggling with my underachieving. Forgot what it means to be a person someone believes in. Had to buckle down and stop going out on the weekends. If you ain't seeing what I'm dreaming, why the fuck is we speaking? Yo, breezy how a nigga run it now. Kept that 100,000, greasy like a couple quarter pounds. How that order sound? Got a gang of nerdy hackers, guess we sort of foul. Wildin' off the Guinness, boy, I need to put the porter down. And this MacBook too, cause we still spin this shit vinyl. Yeah. Right. I told my fam I would give them the world. I told my fam I would give them the world, and so I will. I told my fam I would give them the world. I told my fam I would give them the world. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. That's my baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was John Average with 2 more vinyls, please. I now open the floor to my panel and I asked, what did you think about the following track that was played?
I liked it. I like the energy he brought. Metaphor work is crazy. The beat was dope. I like it. Just short and sweet. I liked it.
I mean, we're coming back strong, man.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. I love the iMac bar, the metaphor bar. Like, yeah. There's nothing to really say. That was just like everything. Like, again, the production, lyricism, everything is there. I enjoyed that. That was really good.
Man. Complete old school hip hop at its finest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was definitely old school. Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very retro. Love it. Very retro. Like, I felt, anyone who knows me knows that I'm a sucker for my old school hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of love it. You feel me? I love those like old school 90s kick feels, those 80s type vibes, everything. Very Nas, World Is Yours type feels, a little bit with the beat, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, this definitely gave me nostalgia. And again, energy crazy, lyricism completely sick. Bravo. Yeah. Only negative I might have had was I don't know how I felt about the hook, but then again, it fits a beat like that because beats like that anyway, back then, the hook wasn't really the best part of the song. A lot of times it was strictly for the lyricism. So that kind of really mellows that out anyway. I guess because of the modern day era of hip hop, the hook is usually the most important part of the song these days. So that's probably why that side of me is like, I ain't feeling the hook too much. But overall, phenomenal song. So without further ado, or Derrick, did you have something to add, sir?
Did you guys feel New York with this?
Yeah.
It felt like it had New York vibes.
I was thinking more Midwest, but
Midwest?
Yeah, I can give you New York. I felt Midwestern vibes a little bit, but I can give you New York.
Yeah,
I can see that too. Yeah.
That just good, man. That was really good.
All around, man. John Average, even with the name, man. I mean, just
definitely not average.
That's the beauty of a name like that. Most true lyricists will give you those basic type of names that make you say, like, there's no way I'll check this person out. But then you listen and you're like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, salute to John Average. Salute to our boy produced by Pac. Charles, absolute. Hey, thank you, sir, because we knew you would not disappoint us by sending an artist this way. So, sir, bravo to you as well for joining and being here in spirit by sending a submission that you recommended. So, without further ado, speaking of recommendations, ladies and gentlemen, this is the portion of the show where we say, what do you give this out of 1 out of 5 oxes?
I'm going to give this a 4. You want me to? I mean, I don't have an explanation other than like, I definitely feel like the talent is there, the bars is there, the flow is there, the creativity is there. This particular song, I don't know the replay value like in my playlist and what I listen to on a regular.
Mm,
So that's the only reason why I'm not giving it a 5.
okay.
Okay.
I'm giving it a 5. I'm giving it a 5. That sounds like one of those tracks that I could sit in my car and just drive and listen to.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that because it has a lyricism, but also has that just those mellow vibes that you can just relax and I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna give it the 5.
All right. So your boy is going to be the man in the middle, the tiebreaker, the deciding factor of what the overall average of this actual ox is. And I'm going to actually give this a 4.5, ladies and gentlemen, because that is going to give it the perfect average, nice balance in the middle to put this just enough over the top to say it is playlist worthy without doubt. So, therefore, but I do agree, unnecessarily not exactly one of the songs I would completely replay on a regular basis. It depends on what my mood is at. You know what I'm saying? If I'm totally in that drive a car type feel where I'm just riding and I'm cruising, more than likely, yeah, it'll get a couple of replays in there. Or if it's just like, hey, I'm feeling very retro today. I want to listen to
Mm-hmm.
straight lyricism. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care about vibes. I don't care about hooks. I just want to hear bars. Then absolutely, this is one that's in full rotation for sure. But yeah, definitely, like I said, at the end of the day, phenomenal track, well enough to put very much in the playlist. So, John Average, if this song happens to be on Spotify, by all means, please reach out to us and follow us at PTAOTS. All right. On Instagram. Follow us. Let us know if this is on Spotify. So that way we can add that to the Spotify playlist because it is definitely worthy enough to make that very playlist. Without further ado, though, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for this portion of Plugged In. So, going around the room, as you know, it's your boy Dwayne, the Queen of Clatchet, Miss Bougie Thug and Miss Janine, and of course, the hardest working man in showbiz and the critique of artists, my man Derrick Myers, and we are officially unplugged.